Please stand for the singing of the Tatnall School song, which can be found in your program. Please be seated. Dear parents, grandparents, family and friends, faculty and students, welcome to the 2024 Moving Up ceremony for the class of 2028. Way back on May Day in 2021, our fifth graders spoke of the simple joys they experienced as we came out of COVID restrictions and got back to normal. Did we ever get back to normal? Pretty soon, they moved up to sixth grade and hopped on the middle school roller coaster, which at times was thrill-inducing and full of laughter, and at other times harrowing. Tears have been shed, and not just among the students. Am I right, parents? It's true that many of these students have been at Tatnall since lower school or even started in early childhood, but we've also added 16 new students to this class over the last 3 years. That has shaken things up socially. It is half the class, essentially. It's shaken things up socially, created new bonds of friendship, increased our diversity, and exposed our students to more and varied lived experiences and viewpoints. Just wait till you see how you grow next year when we add 20 more students to your grade. So, 8th grade started the year with the Sandy Hill Ropes course, where they tested their mettle on the climbing wall and high ropes elements and learned teamwork skills. Their 8th grade play, Newsies, was fabulously fun. They costumed for the Halloween party and Valentine's Day, put on fun spirit weeks for homecoming and youth art week. They raised funds for both local and international charities when they identified a need, and they served 10 hours of community service this year alone, 30 if they've been in middle school for 3 years. They got to go on their awesome DC overnight trip. And now we sit here together as community, celebrating their curiosity, perseverance, and citizenship, which will carry them through future challenges in upper school and beyond. This 8th grade class has earned many accolades and has demonstrated their leadership skills throughout the year. Let's consider the following. 5 students earned Scholastic Art Awards, including 2 gold keys. 4 students earned Scholastic Writing Awards, including 1 gold key and 2 silver keys. 15 athletes played, swam, or ran up on varsity teams, helping those teams score at conference, make state tournaments, win championships. 1 student helped her cross-country team win state and then regionals, qualifying for nationals, and then placed top 10 in the country. 12 students participated in youth leadership conferences. 1 student served as head of school for a day. Some of them designed the game table spikeball, an innovation of spikeball using picnic tables and a volleyball, and then passed it on to the 6th grade as their favorite game to play at recess. Some have written screenplays. Some have chartered popular clubs. Their videos for the Planet Aid Yellow Bin competition were creative and hilarious, and won Tatnall the award for Best Video nationally, not once, but twice. And the 8th grade speeches were unique, well-researched, and showed the empathetic lens through which our students view the world. Students, when I think of you, the word heart comes to mind. I hope you realize the heart you have brought to middle school and that you'll carry with you into our upper school. I hope you'll look back on these days fondly, even though none of you will wish to repeat them. I hope you remember the hard times as well as the good, the friendships you made, the laughs you had, the goofy mistakes you made, whom you had a crush on, screaming at the all-school sing, playing with your pals in EC, swords versus shields at field day, finding ways to enjoy your childhood, even as the adults made you act more cautious and serious and grown up. And I hope you remember your teachers and how they supported you as you set goals and resolutions stretching out of your comfort zone. In fact, at this point, let's thank your teachers with a warm round of applause. I am confident that you have learned that a diversity of beliefs and interests makes your learning environment more robust and your relationships more nuanced. You have benefited from learning from each other, not just next to one another, just as you did when you presented your capstone persuasive speeches, or presented your civil rights project, or completed your sludge science lab. It was probably stressful and challenging for you at times, but now that we can look back on the 3 years of middle school, I hope you learned something about yourself that you didn't know before. I hope you found simple joy in what you did. But this is not the end. This is a moment of moving up to something even greater. You need to continue to set new goals and stretch yourselves, just as your teachers and I continue to make resolutions and grow. For instance, my goal in life is to live forever. So far, so good. Good luck on your journey, and know that we'll be here for you if you need our support. Thank you. It is my honor and joy right now to proceed with the awards and the celebration of the class of 2028. I would like to welcome Pfeffi Barnhill to the stage to present the Marty Barnhill Memorial Cup.
Congratulations to the class of 2028. I know you will all aspire in whatever your desires are. This award was started right as my mother died back in 2004. And we've been planning it for a while since she retired from Tatnall. She taught here over 32 years in middle school as both a math and an English teacher. But she's best remembered for the one line, no, not allowed to have any kind of computer or tablet or calculator. You had to learn it all the hard way, by hands, numbers, and minds. And many people today say, thank God they can figure out a tip because they don't have to go to their calculators on their phone. Anyway, this goes to two 8th graders who've been in the middle school at least 3 years. The criteria for this award is to aspire to be leaders and support opportunity for others to lead. Display honesty, integrity, courtesy, and kindness. Value other people's worth by showing concern and consideration for others without the regard of personal recognition. Are involved in multiple and varied school activities, shows diligence in academic pursuits, and celebrates the success of others. In other words, a well-rounded student. That's what this award is all about. Unfortunately, my sister Joan was unable to travel down from New York today, so I'm here to present the award to these two recipients. And please come up to receive your certificate and your cup. Mackenzie McGriskin, please come forward. And joining her up here will be Logan Nydig. Congratulations, you two, and best luck in your future endeavors.
Thank you, Pfeffi. On behalf of the Grant family, I will present the Diane Deedy Grant Book Award. Established to honor Diane Deedy Grant, former preschool teacher, field hockey and tennis coach, operator of the school store, board member, parent, grandparent, committee chair, and friend of Tatnall. Through every phase of her involvement, she was a highly dedicated member of the Tatnall community. Dee Dee's children, Scott and Paula Grant, attended Tatnall and graduated in the class of 1976 and 1978, respectively. Dee Dee's her daughter, Elizabeth, I was right the first time. Her granddaughter, Elizabeth, graduated in 2007, and her grandson, Jimmy, graduated in 2011. The Dee Dee Grant Memorial Award was created around the principles of dedication and commitment and is presented annually to 2 rising 9th grade students who have demonstrated academic excellence and have exhibited extraordinary work in the community. The 2024 recipients are Gavin Conlon and Madeline Farwell. I would like to welcome Owen Merzinski, last year's recipient of the Gold Buckle Award, to present this year's award.
The Gold Buckle Award is a peer-nominated and voted on by 8th grade students and presented to 2 8th grade students who demonstrate spirit, citizenship, integrity, sincerity, responsibility, and leadership. The 2024 Gold Buckle Award recipients are Gavin Conlon and Elsie McConnell. At this moment, I would like to introduce Vivian Downs as the Class of 2028 speaker.
Hello, families, friends, and teachers. First off, I would like to thank you all for being here to support and put up with our class throughout the past 3 years in middle school. I started here as a 6th grade student and have spent the last 3 years at Tatnall. I will never forget the day I met one of my best friends when she walked straight into a glass window on the first day of school. Many of my classmates have similar funny memories with their oldest and newest friends. Our class is beyond welcoming and kind, and I am so lucky to be a part of it. Tatnall has taught us many things. Some of us learned about personal space during our 6th grade COVID year. We had to learn to work together despite our ever-warring opinions and ideas while playing sports or FaceTiming for the group presentation the next day. Teachers and classes taught us how to stay organized and prepared for the next new thing, and friends taught us how to support and laugh at one another. We learned that algebra was really as scary as we thought, and that science was not all about blowing things up. Our classes connected wars and revolutions through history, English, and science. We were taught to overcome our fears and try our best in everything. Whether it is art, music, sports, or math, each new experience set us up for a future of success. Our classes found ways to bring fun into our school days by busting out some dance moves during our history projects or wrapping an entire presentation about ocean conservation. 8th grade speeches became about canceling school days and Taylor Swift. In plays and projects, we ended up wearing the ever-fashionable corn hats, covering ourselves in trash bags and feathers for the bird project, to smothering ourselves in eye black to cheer on our teams at field day. We survived a year with our faces covered by masks and made it through 3 PE teachers. We have formed friendships and created lifelong memories. We worked tirelessly to become star lacrosse players, quarterbacks, and varsity ballers. We went on trips to Colonial Williamsburg, Washington, D.C., and even canoed down the Brandywine River. Our class put on a play in 6th grade and a spectacular performance this year of the musical Newsies. Throughout the years, we made it our mission to never be bored and always thriving. Soon we were already in 8th grade and making the biggest decisions about where we would go for high school. Would we stay? Would we leave? Some of our friends will be leaving us, and some of us are staying, to start another school year with new people and new choices to make. While the future seems awfully close, we also need to focus on the present days. our last day all together tomorrow, and our last summer before high school. We heard from family members and teachers that middle school will be the hardest part of growing up. Yes, we had our awkward moments, not being able to make it through a choir performance without laughing at ourselves, or flooding our hotel bathrooms in Washington, D.C. And yet, we came out the other side with lifelong friendships. I think when we look back on these years, we will not think of them as awkward or hard. We will think about the thousands of laughs and hugs and mistakes and smiles that made these past years so incredible. Many people cannot look back at this part of their lives with so much enjoyment and happiness. So thank you, families, friends, and teachers for creating so many good memories. Now I'd like to welcome Ms. Charles to the stage to present her advisory.
I have an awesome advisory. Here we go. Toby Ball. Toby, known for his intelligence and honesty, shines brightly in the 8th grade hallways. His peers admire his helpfulness in math and appreciate his respectful demeanor. With boundless enthusiasm, he tackles each task, embodying a spirit of curiosity and exploration. Toby's fondest middle school memories revolve around the cherished bonds he shares with his close-knit group of friends, echoing his belief that this time is for discovering one's passions and interests. Toby. Harvey Bowman. Harvey, celebrated by his classmates as an incredible artist, radiates kindness and warmth in the 8th grade community. His compassionate nature extends beyond humans to encompass a deep care for animals, reflecting the breadth of his empathy. Among his cherished middle school moments is the first taste of lunch at the Buzz Bar, a memory steeped in the joy of good experiences. With a heart as expansive as his artistic vision, Harvey leaves an indelible mark, aspiring to be remembered for the boundless creativity he brings to the world. Harvey. Vivian Downs. Hailed by her friends as a beacon of support and kindness, Vivian leaves a strong impression on the 8th grade landscape. Her intelligence shines brightly, matched only by her inner and outer beauty, earning her the title of a true superstar among her peers. Fond memories of exploring Washington, D.C. with friends evoke the essence of her middle school journey, alongside cherished moments of silent ball in math class and the excitement of field day. At the awards assembly, Vivian's achievements in Art Society, science, geometry, and French stand as testaments to her academic prowess, yet it is her enduring kindness that will be most remembered. Vivian. Madeline Farwell. Madeline, adored by her friends as their favorite person, embodies a rare blend of kindness, support, and athleticism that leaves a lasting impression on 8th grade. With purposeful intent, she approaches every aspect of school, sports, and life, demonstrating her creativity, intelligence, and humor along the way. Fondly reminiscing about the 8th grade play week, Madeline's heart holds dear the memories of camaraderie and creativity that flourished during that time. In the playground echoes of middle school, the sound of volleyball serves as a reminder of joyous recess moments shared with friends. As captain of the Swords for field day, Madeline's hope to be remembered for her respectfulness to others is reflected in her actions, exemplified by her achievements on and off the varsity lacrosse field and celebrated through her awards in band, art, English, Spanish, citizenship, and then we add another one at the awards assembly. Madeline. Good job. Amir Jaffrey. Esteemed by his peers as a Fortnite expert and determined silent ball competitor, Amir infuses the 8th grade atmosphere with his infectious humor and wit. His interest with fish stands as proof of his extensive knowledge and impressive ability to engage in compelling conversations, holding his audience spellbound. Fond recollections of bonding moments with classmates in Washington, D.C. encapsulate the heart of his middle school journey, where laughter and friendship flourished. Amir's legacy as a humorous and witty individual with a genuine appreciation for friendship will endure, leaving a permanent mark on those fortunate enough to know him. Amir. Taryn Kanamori. Taryn, cherished by her friends as a paragon of creativity and beauty, brings warmth and empathy to the 8th grade with her compassionate spirit. Reflecting on her middle school memories, the DC trip shines as a symbol of companionship and shared experience among friends as they explored the monuments and museums together. Fond memories of gathering in the lobby each morning evoke the essence of middle school, where friendship and laughter filled the air. Taryn's legacy as a bright and humorous individual is complemented by her achievements in upper school varsity swimming and her recognition at the awards assembly for her excellence in science, history, strings, and art society. Taryn. Kenzie McGriskin. Mackenzie, known affectionately as Kenzie by her friends, embodies a vibrant spirit radiating kindness, intelligence, and a love for basketball. With her infectious laughter and caring nature, she effortlessly brightens the 8th grade, spreading joy wherever she goes. Kenzie's zest for life is palpable in her easy smile and fun-loving disposition, making her a cherished friend and a pillar of loyalty within her social circle. As a varsity basketball player and shot putter and a silent ball champion, she exemplifies determination and skill, leaving a lasting impression on her peers with that athleticism and genuine warmth. Kenzie. Logan Neidig. Logan, hailed by his peers for his logical mind, towering stature, and multifaceted talents, leaves a lasting mark on the 8th grade landscape with his strength, intelligence, and humor. Known for his unwavering kindness and support, Logan's legacy is defined by the diligence he pours into his endeavors. Fond memories of the Washington, D.C. trip, where he strolled and conversed with friends, encapsulates the essence of friendship and shared experiences in middle school. As captain of the Swords for Field Day, and rooted in his value phrase, it's a song lyric, quote, "Rather you trust me than you love me," unquote, Logan embodies integrity and authenticity, setting a shining example for his peers to follow. Logan. And lastly, Will Nerlinger. Will, celebrated by his friends for his quick wit, impeccable style, and genuine warmth, brings joy and camaraderie to the 8th grade community with his infectious smile and sportsmanship. Reflecting on his fondest middle school memories, Will holds dear the moments he shared in his English class, where learning and laughter intertwined seamlessly. His legacy as a good friend is rooted in his kindness, positivity, and unwavering support for those around him, leaving an enduring impact on the hearts of his peers. With a penchant for humor and a heart full of compassion, Will's presence lights up the halls of the middle school, fostering connections, fostering friendships that will last a lifetime. Will. I'd like to present to you the Charles Advisory for the year 2024. I'd like to welcome the Ginn Advisory to the stage.
Gabe Campanelli. Throughout middle school, Gabe has succeeded academically and athletically with the unwavering support of his family. Scrappy on and off the mat, his primary passion is wrestling, one that he pursued in Tatnall's varsity program this past winter and in independent tournaments year-round. Wrestling is, however, not his only skill area. In class, Gabe tackles every assignment with impressive levels of organization and detail. When he applies those talents in other areas of school, of sports, and of life, there is no stopping him. Gabe Campanelli. Harmony Caraway. This year was Harmony's first at Tatnall, and how quickly she meshed with and contributed to the Tatnall community is a testament to the strength of her character and personality. While making fast, close friends here, she also applied the discipline and dedication necessary to be a top-flight gymnast to her other academic and athletic pursuits. Her willingness to try new things and ability to persevere through challenges while maintaining a positive and supportive mindset ensure her future success. The growth Harmony has worked hard to achieve this year is just the start of an outstanding experience for us here at Tatnall. Harmony Caraway. Madison Hinson. Madison is the embodiment of the student without whom Tatnall would cease to be unique, perhaps even to exist. She does not seek the spotlight, yet she goes beyond expectations to add significantly, if quietly, to the school community. Academically, she has reaped the benefits of a determined and purposeful approach in all her classes. Athletically, she played important roles in Tatnall sports programs for all 6 seasons in 7th and 8th grades. Aesthetically, she has grown tremendously in creating works of art with paintbrush, strings, and her own voice. In all these ways, Madison makes Tatnall a better place to be. Madison Hinson. Freddie Newts. Though he is 5th in a long line of Frederick Carls, Freddie is definitely one of a kind. From 6th to 8th grade, Freddie worked diligently to improve as a student, as a friend, as a person, without sacrificing any part of the abundant charisma that gives him such remarkable leadership potential. An affable young man, Freddie counts all types of students across multiple grade levels as his friends. There is no one Freddie cannot talk to in a way that makes them feel valued and included, as demonstrated by his participation in football, wrestling, and baseball, and by his tricep dip competitions with Gabe in advisory. His athletic abilities, while perhaps not yet quite reaching the level of insane, are surely headed in that direction. We wish Freddie all the best in high school and beyond. Freddie Newts. Abigail Qualls. All at once, Abigail somehow manages to combine an innate coolness with the radiance of the sun. That she is quietly buoyant, unfailingly polite, and always sincerely thoughtful in word and deed speaks volumes about the impact her family has had on her. That family connection was much in evidence this spring as she sprinted alongside her big sister Ivy in Tatnall's run to the state championship game in women's lacrosse. That varsity experience was just one of the 6 sports seasons Abigail contributed to Tatnall's athletic programs the last 2 years. As good as she is as an athlete, Abigail is an even better student. As good as she is as a student, she is an even better person. Because her future is so bright, Tatnall's is as well. Abigail Qualls. Jonathan Vecti. To those who know him, it is not surprising, but it definitely bears mentioning that Jonathan fulfills a big brother role very well, both for his blood siblings Andrew and Alex, and for the many classmates who have looked up to him, literally and metaphorically, throughout the middle school years. Never too high or too low, Jonathan is always willing and able to provide a supporting hand to steady those around him in the hallways, in advisory, and in the classroom. His positive impact also extends to Tatnall's athletic fields and courts, where among his 6 seasons of athletic participation, he was a key component of Tatnall's varsity baseball success this spring. His presence makes Tatnall and the world a much brighter place. Jonathan Vecti. Krista Woods. With 2 older sisters who are Tatnall alumnae, Krista is a Tatnall lifer in every sense of the concept. However, from the very beginning up to this very point right now, this point in time, Krista has forged her own independent path. She is a deep thinker who expresses her views in a way that makes others think more deeply themselves. She's a leader outside of class as well, choreographing some of the best moves in the 8th grade play and putting together a charity shoe drive here at school this spring. Athletically, Krista is active, committed, and multi-talented. She balanced participation in 6 sports seasons for Tatnall with several travel soccer commitments. This year, she played essential roles in Tatnall state championships in track and cross country, with the latter culminating in a December trip to Oregon to compete at Nike Cross Nationals. As a student, as an athlete, as an artist, Krista is, indeed, ultra rare. Krista Woods. With that, I present to you the Ginn Advisory of 2024. And next, I'd like to welcome the Gopinath Advisory to the stage.
Isaac Ascona. When I first met Isaac, I thought he was a quiet, shy, sweet, and tall boy who always just called me as "excuse me" instead of Miss G. Over the 2 years as his advisor and teacher, I've gotten to know him so much more. While he's still quiet and tall, he's not shy when it comes to hanging out with his friends. He's also actually quite loud when he's either playing or talking about basketball. Even though he's a Brooklyn Nets fan, Isaac is still one of my favorite people to talk to about basketball. Some of my favorite memories of him including teasing each other when either the Sixers or the Nets lost, especially when they were playing each other. His favorite memories in middle school include hanging out with his friends, our advisory parties, the Williamsburg trip in 7th grade, and doing labs and science, and you guessed it, playing basketball during recess. Even though basketball is his favorite sport, Isaac went out of his comfort zone this year and rocked the court by playing up for boys volleyball. Isaac, I'm so proud of all your hard work in the middle school. Good luck in the upper school, you're gonna do great. Gavin Conlon. Gavin is a really kind, bright, hardworking student. He came to Tatnall in 7th grade, and in that time, he's been involved in many different activities in the middle school and truly encompasses the Tatnall values of curiosity, citizenship, and perseverance. An excellent writer, Gavin has won many scholastic art awards for his short stories. A focused athlete, Gavin was one of our top middle school wrestlers. And as an amazing actor, he has been involved in the Delaware Children's Theater and was the lead in Tatnall's 8th grade play. His favorite memories in middle school are the DC trip, the Hershey Park trip, and English class. My favorite memories of Gavin include hanging out with him in advisory every morning as he was always the first one in. and watching movies with him in advisory and hearing all his trivia about the movie's actors, soundtracks, and plot points. I will always remember Gavin as a rap battle god, beating anyone who went against him while we walked through the streets of DC and creating a rap video for Planet 8 that was so good it won national recognition. Gavin, I'm so proud of you, and I'll miss seeing your bright smile every morning in advisory. Good luck in upper school. Maeve Donnellan. Maeve is an energetic, athletic, and friendly person who lights up every room she walks into. Even though she only joined Tatnall in 7th grade, Maeve has already made quite an impact at Tatnall. Her kind nature comes out when she helps others, especially when it comes to helping me clean my classroom, lending school supplies to any classmate who needs it, and always looking out for her friends and fellow advisees with unwavering support. Not only has Maeve made an impact in the classroom, she has also made an impact on the athletic fields. A 6-season athlete, Maeve has loved playing volleyball, lacrosse, and basketball at Tatnall, and cross country outside of school. Her favorite memories in middle school include making the Hoot Reflection video project in 7th grade and the Sandy Hill field trip in 8th grade. I will always remember Maeve as my caffeine and energy boost in the mornings, running into my classroom screaming, "Miss G!" ready to tell me about all the things that happened the day before. Maeve, I guess I'm gonna need to revert back to caffeine without you next year. I'm gonna miss you so much. I'm so proud of you, and I know you're gonna take upper school by storm. Sam Glazier. Sam is an energetic, thoughtful, and hardworking person. He is an academic weapon, excelling in his classes, an outstanding actor, playing one of the leads in Newsies, and a leader in the middle school, as the vice president of Art Society and representing the 8th grade class in student council. Not only was Sam very involved in school, outside of school, Sam has performed in many plays at the Delaware Children's Theater and works at Rita's Water Ice after school. His favorite memories in middle school include the Europe and DC trips, not having to wear masks to school anymore, and hanging out with his friends. Sam is one of my main advisory party planners, convincing me that it was time to have yet another advisory lunch or party, the co-creator of the Great Mystery Potion of 2223, and the only student to ever convince me to be in a TikTok video. Sam, I'm gonna miss seeing you every day in advisory, hearing all the stories and all of our advisory parties. I am so proud of the person you've become. Good luck in upper school. I'm sure you're gonna continue being an academic weapon up there as well. Natalia Guitti. Natalia is a funny, kind, and athletic person who brings so much energy and a bright smile to advisory every day. A true multi-sport athlete, Natalia played volleyball, soccer, basketball, and lacrosse at Tatnall, and also does competitive cheer outside of school. Always radiating positivity, Natalia lights up the hallways and classrooms with her infectious smile. Her kindness and enthusiasm makes everyone around her feel comfortable and cherish her as a friend. Natalia's middle school years are a testament to her determination and adventurous spirit. From learning how to craft a perfect email to finally conquering box jumping the lab tables, she tackles all challenges with a smile. Her fondest memories in middle school include trips to Hershey Park and the famous Delawarean project in 6th grade, the overnight trip to Williamsburg in 7th grade, and Sandy Hill in 8th grade. My favorite memories of Natalia include our everyday recess chats, her somewhat heart-stopping desk jumps, and just hanging out with Natalia every single day. Natalia, I'm gonna miss seeing your bright smile every day and hearing all of your stories as you totally avoid going outside for recess. Good luck in upper school. I'm so proud of you. You're gonna be amazing. Tristan Marcos. Tristan is a creative and easygoing person with a knack of humor and wit. He is a very dedicated student who has worked hard through middle school, achieving art awards and recognitions for his academic prowess and beyond the classroom. Tristan is a force to be reckoned with on the soccer fields both at Tatnall and outside of school. His favorite middle school memories include playing silent ball in Mrs. Charles' class, the Sandy Hill trip where he conquered the ropes course, PE class where he gets to play different games, and the water balloon toss during field day. Some of my favorite memories with Tristan are hanging out with him after school and talking about football. Tristan's creativity truly blew my mind when he transformed a jumble of pencils, highlighters, and erasers into a magnificent multicolored model spaceship. Tristan, I'm going to miss our after-school chats, watching you get excited about a Steelers win and you teasing me when the Eagles lost. I'm so proud of the person you've become. Good luck in upper school. I know that you're bound to do great things. Elsie McConnell. Elsie is the epitome of the Tatnall Triangle, excelling in athletics, academics, and the arts. An academic mastermind, Elsie shines in the classroom and claimed the highly coveted Sludge Royalty Award for Science. Elsie is a budding artist, having received a Scholastic Award for her 7th grade digital portrait. She's also an athletic powerhouse, having dominated the volleyball courts, lacrosse fields, and the swimming pool at Tatnall and the tennis courts outside of school. Some of her favorite memories in middle school include the DC trip, playing spoons in 6th grade, winning the 3-legged race with Amelia, and getting to be creative in the art room. Elsie is my other main advisory party planner, conducting the voting process to figure out where we should get lunch and deciding what snacks everyone should bring in for our movie days. Some of my favorite memories of her include watching her create one of her many doodles on my view board, helping her with math, and chasing her down to the Charles advisory, where she was definitely just asking for math help and not playing Uno with her friends. Elsie, I'm gonna miss having you doodle on my view board and seeing your bright smile every day. I'm so proud of you. Good luck in upper school. You're gonna be amazing. Lizzie Sensing. Lizzie is a whirlwind of energy, mischief, and goofiness. Arriving at Tatnall in kindergarten, she kept everyone here on their toes with her playful antics and infectious laughter. Her dedication to her academics has earned her high honor roll throughout her time in the middle school, and outside of the classroom, Lizzie is a leader on the athletic fields, playing field hockey, basketball, and soccer at and outside of Tatnall. Having played soccer since she was 6, Lizzie is a force to be reckoned with and even played for Tatnall's varsity soccer team this year. Her favorite memories in middle school include our advisory parties, the Williamsburg and DC trips, history class, and making new friends. I will always remember Lizzie as a Chipotle fiend, my burrito bowl buddy, and the co-creator of the mystery potion of 2223. Some of my favorite memories with Lizzie include crying with laughter at her antics in both class and advisory, and of course, teaming up together to convince everyone in advisory that they want Chipotle for advisory lunch, as that was obviously the superior choice. Lizzie, I'm truly going to miss seeing you in advisory and in class every day, laughing with you and at each other and listening to all your stories. I'm so proud of you. You're going to take upper school by storm, and I hope that they're ready for you. Grace Wormus. Grace is a truly remarkable individual whose kindness, perseverance, and humor is shown every day. Excellence in science and all her academics, and balancing a busy schedule as a volleyball player at and outside of Tatnall. running up and swimming up for the upper school. She embodies determination and versatility. Beyond her athletic and academic prowess, she extends a listening ear to her friends, offering unwavering support and empathy to whoever needs it. Her smile radiates warmth and instantly brightens everyone's day. Some of her favorite things in middle school include going on the Williamsburg trip and getting to see history come to life, going on the White House tour in DC and listening to all the ghost stories in PE class, where she got to run around and play some of her favorite games. Some of my favorite memories of Grace, including convincing her for almost all of 7th grade that advisory was definitely a graded course, her daily chats and story sessions, and talking about our favorite books and current books that we were reading. Grace, I'm really gonna miss seeing your bright, big smile every day and hearing all your stories. I'm so proud of you and everything that you have accomplished in middle school. Good luck in upper school. I know you're gonna do great things. The Gopinath Advisory is known for its penchant for mischief, being loud and chaotic, and having epic advisory parties. They brighten everyone's days, especially mine. I'm so proud of all of you. I now present the Stark Advisory up to the stage.
Lucia Colasante. Lucia got her start at Tatnall in the Purple Room in early childhood. Her arrival brought with it a burst of energy and enthusiasm that has rarely slowed down. In middle school, Lucia was a force to be reckoned with in athletics, playing field hockey, basketball, and lacrosse for the Hornets, as well as soccer and lacrosse outside of school. Most recently, she was one of the team captains for the Shields at Field Day. She was also a member of the Morgan's Message Club promoting mental health in student athletics. Some of Lucia's best memories of middle school include the 7th grade Williamsburg trip, English class discussions with Mr. Dallaire, silent ball with Mrs. Charles, and, of course, all of her friends. I'll remember Lucia for her unwavering determination and optimism as she rose to every challenge in middle school. Good luck in upper school, Lucia. We know that you are ready. Amelia Collins. Amelia came to Tatnall in early childhood, and the school has never been the same. Amelia excels in the arts as well as academics. Just this year, she earned an award for choir and was designated Sludge Royalty for her excellent performance in the 8th grade rite of passage that is the Sludge Project. She was a leader in the National Junior Art Honor Society and a member of the Film Club. Amelia also played middle school volleyball and lacrosse and swam on the upper school swim team. Amelia's favorite middle school memories include the Williamsburg trip and her A-Block English class. I'll remember Amelia for her irrepressible personality, which I know will serve her well in all her future endeavors. Congratulations, Amelia. Julian Cook. Julian is an earnest and determined person who believes in doing his best and being kind to the people around him. He participated in basketball, lacrosse, and soccer in middle school, but those who know him know that basketball is where his heart is. During indoor or outdoor recess, you could always find him playing basketball with his friends. One of Julian's best middle school memories was the Hershey Park trip, and some of his favorite classes were English and math. He's especially proud of completing his 8th grade speech. I'll remember Julian for his calm demeanor, cheerful outlook, and excellent manners. Congratulations, Julian, and best of luck with your new adventures in upper school. Mackenzie Hill. Mackenzie exemplifies the idea of a well-rounded individual. She has earned a broad range of awards and recognitions over the course of her middle school career, including math, science, she's another member of Sludge Royalty, writing, band, and citizenship. Mackenzie represented Tatnall in soccer, volleyball, and upper school swimming, as well as pursuing tennis outside of school. She was part of the Film Club, Literary Magazine, and Art Society. Some of Mackenzie's favorite middle school memories include playing spoons in Mr. Sikdar's 6th grade advisory, winning tug of war at the 7th grade field day, and breaking the 8th grade banner this year. I'll remember Mackenzie as unflappable, equal to any situation, and always true to herself. Mackenzie is ready to soar into upper school, and I just hope the upper school is ready for her. Wilson Lee. Wilson is an easygoing and friendly student with a healthy competitive streak. Athletics have been a major theme of Wilson's middle school career. He played multiple seasons of football, basketball, and lacrosse for Tatnall, and was one of this year's team captains for the Shields at Field Day. He is also a strong student who made honor roll on a regular basis. Some of Wilson's favorite middle school memories include winning the football game against Providence Creek in 7th grade, winning the football game against Friends in 8th grade, and playing even more sports and games in PE class. I'll remember Wilson for his appreciation of his friends and his love of recess. Congratulations, Wilson. I know we can expect great things from you in upper school. Mia Ortolani. Mia is a poised and thoughtful student who pays close attention to the world around her. Her academic talents are broad and supported by her boundless curiosity and commitment to excellence. This year she received awards in French, algebra, science, and history. She ran for Tatnall's spring track team and pursued ice skating, golf, and Italian outside of school. One of Mia's favorite memories was co-founding and running the middle school film club with her brother Michael. Throughout the year, the club involved at least 20 other students, and it's hard to think of a better example of how leadership, planning, and flexibility can lead to a successful group endeavor. I'll remember Mia for her insight and creativity and the way she could be relied on to take class discussions in unexpected directions. Congratulations, Mia. I know you have a remarkable future ahead. Michael Ortolani. Michael is a thoughtful and creative student who always has an interesting idea to share. Over the course of middle school, he took full advantage of opportunities to learn, especially about history, literature, and languages, earning academic awards in both French and history. He also ran for Tatnall's spring track team this year and pursued golf and Italian outside of school. His favorite school project was the 8th grade Decades Project, and one of his favorite middle school memories was co-founding the film club with Mia, which, at the risk of being repetitive, was truly a remarkable achievement. I remember Michael for his unmistakable creative style, which was apparent in everything he did, whether artwork, writing, meandering advisory conversations, or, of course, messages of the day on the classroom whiteboard. Congratulations, Michael. I can't wait to hear about the path you'll take in upper school. Mia Sama. Mia is an upbeat person who likes to learn new things and meet new people. Over the 3 years of middle school, I have seen Mia work very hard to become a successful, independent student while also enjoying all the experiences and friendships middle school has to offer. She has played a variety of sports at Tatnall, including lacrosse, field hockey, basketball, and volleyball. Mia's favorite middle school memories include the trips to Williamsburg and Washington, D.C., learning new things in math class, and meeting good friends. I'll remember Mia for her strong opinions about dry erase markers, as well as her sometimes unexpected humorous observations and her willingness to try new things. Congratulations, Mia. There's no limit to what you can accomplish. Noah Zanino. Over the course of middle school, Noah has grown into a thoughtful young man and a serious student without ever losing sight of the humor and wonder of everyday experiences. Noah has participated in track and cross country, but his deeper interest is in art, and anytime he's able to be creative and make things. He put his video editing skills to use in the film club and also practiced karate outside of school. Noah's favorite middle school memories include playing in the woods at recess, the sculpture project, and the 8th grade trip to Washington, D.C. I'll remember Noah for his academic perseverance, but even more for his generous spirit, his single-minded pursuit of things that interest him, and his enthusiasm to share those interests with others. Noah has always been full of surprises, and I can't wait to see what's next. I present to you the Stark Advisory. And now I would like to invite Dr. Martiri to the stage.
Good morning. I believe I'm literally the last person between now and summer break and the end of the academic year, so I'm going to try to really draw this out and filibuster. No, I'm not going to do that. Let's give those advisors a huge round of applause. That was really spectacular. Tatnall's about the relationships, and I think what you just saw was great evidence of that, of how well our teachers know our students and vice versa. While I'm thanking the advisors, I'd also like to thank the entire middle school faculty and staff, Mr. Minahan and Mrs. Bonkowski, for all of their hard work. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Toby Ball was head of school for the day. He was actually phenomenal. So, Toby, anytime you want to come back, I need the help. Just come by my office in upper school next year and we can figure some things out. You had some great questions that day. I still don't know the answers to a year and a half later. So Toby was great. The biggest accomplishment for this class might actually be the fact that they went on the canoe trip, which I think was the first time in my 4 years that it happened. We had COVID, we had bad weather, we had Canadian wildfires last year, and this year we almost didn't have it because of the rain the night before, but it did happen, so I was really happy about that. All kidding aside, I want to thank and congratulate the 8th grade class. They had a stellar year, as you just heard, in all facets of the school experience. They had great success as students, artists, athletes, and they did not just pass through the year, they really engaged with the subject matter, they engaged with the faculty, and they grew as citizens of the Tatnall community and beyond. So 8th graders, I'm really proud of you, I'm thankful for you, and I wish you the best of luck next year. Congratulations. Parents and family, I want to thank you. We could not do it without you. We really appreciate everything you do for your children and for the school every day. And students, I'd ask you to join me in a round of applause for your parents. Let's thank them. And that is really it for my remarks. I want to congratulate the class again. I want to wish everyone a terrific summer, and I really look forward to seeing this group in the upper school in just a few short months. Mr. Minahan, thank you.
9th graders, you are dismissed.